go, boys. Here we go. Gotta remember you're recording from PlayStation 4 with face cam at the top right. Moving up in the world. Welcome. Welcome everybody to the live adventure endurance racing car draw. Car/manufacturer draw. You gotta let me know, because obviously there's some background music going on. I can't hear it. I'm assuming that it's freaking absolute fire. Absolute fire. So you're just gonna have to tell me if it's too loud or whatever. Hopefully you like the setup. Look, we're on the screen. This is the amount of subscribers we have, I think. 440. This is the microphone. But down here, hold on. There it is. There's Thierry. That is the last person who has become a member. Okay. Okay, let's freaking this is going to be a bit crazy. This is going to be all over the shop because there's some people who can't have particular cars. It's going to be wild. Tuz, that bloke, Dr. Ivor, Liam, represent, Splodge, Arden, Jeffro, John, Adam, Oscar, Goated, Craig, Mark, Woody. What is up? Good morning. Come on in, like the stream, and let's get freaking going. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be talking about a couple of different things today, but the main focus today is the live car draw for the AEC, the endurance championship that we do on Monday nights. Here's the thing, the room sounds empty. I mean, it kind of is. It kind of is. Is this better? Is this better if I'm this close? But you hear the music, right? You hear the music. I think this will be good if I'm closer. I'm closer. Saracen, what is up? Here we go. Oh, Kevin, yes, dude, Mr. Cusker in the chat. Jason as well, Darkside, Kenneth, Davide. This is gonna be good. Right, let's just get into it. We're gonna do tier 2 and then we're gonna do tier 1. I know, I'm teasing you. Relax. Here we go. Now, I'm just gonna, here's the thing. Last time we did a draw where like I picked numbers like 1 through 8 to see who goes first as well, but I'm a little bit restricted on time today, so it's just going to be the way that it's fallen basically, and then obviously depending on what cars are there, etc, etc. So the first two tiers, tier 1, tier 2. Tier number 2, the first team, currently called Scuderia Emilians, which is Davide and Melton Spurs. Melton Spurs is coming into the team now. Davide has got rid of his ex-teammate and he's traded him in for Melton Spurs. Obviously, they can still change their name. Obviously, it's very Italian because Davide is Italian. But they are the first to pick up one of these. So, obviously, we have 8 cars. 8 cars, okay? We have, hopefully you can see this. I thought about doing it fancy and doing like an online, like a fancy looking draw thing, but why change? Why change anything? We're just gonna go classic paper, okay? Classic. So the 8 vehicles, the 8 manufacturers are Mercedes, Chevy. Do you love the production value of this? Lexus, Dodge, Jaguar, the Jag, Aston, Toyota, and of course, Hyundai. Nothing like some yellow legal pad. Exactly right. So they're in front of me. They're in front of me. I should have a hat to do this in. I see a box. Hold on, chat. Okay, because I don't want to screw them up, because that'd be really awkward to find when I'm trying to not pick something up. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, they're in here. They're in the tissue box. Okay, they're in the tissue. Hey, who says people need production? Who needs to spend money on production? Okay, so they are going to be, this is going to take a long time, otherwise we need to get this going. They are going to be Team Toyota. Team Toyota. Wow. Massive. Massive, massive, massive. Scuderia Emilians is Team Toyota. Bosh. Next up, Tom, Nixon, and Revs with the GT Racing Team. GT Racing Team. Here's what's going to happen. My hand's going to go in here. I'm not going to look. I'm not going to look. I'm pulling out. I'm pulling out. Lexus. Tom, Nixon, and Revs are in the Lexus. Typing that in. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Next up, the Science. The Science. What's up, Victoria? Nice to see you. Very professional, Adam. Very professional. Next up, Dr. Ivor and Charlie. Absolutely smashed last season. Now, what I've got to do here, out of the remaining here, they had Aston Martin last year. So I need to take Aston Martin. There it is. I need to take that out of the drawer so they don't receive the same cut twice. Here we go. Hands going in. Hands going in. Eyes are closed. The Scions are going to get Team Dodge. Team Dodge. Pretty decent car, actually. I think they're going to be happy with that. I think they're going to be happy with that. Next up is the not Aston Martin going back into here. James 2020 and Top Banana, the not aliens. Now, they can't have Lexus. So Lexus has already been chosen. Don't need to take that out of there. Here we go. Not looking, not looking, not looking. Here it is. Mercedes, Top Banana, and James 2020i are with Mercedes. Fantastic. Next up, we've got 3 left. 3 left. Okay, so this is interesting. This is interesting because 3 remain: Jaguar, Aston, and Hyundai. Now, the 2 dogs racing, Nipper and J-Dog, they can't have Hyundai. Okay? Scary Guy cannot have the Jaguar. Okay? So, first up on the list is Hippie and Scary Guy, GRT, Scary Guy. So Jaguar is out of the mix. So it's either Hyundai or Aston or Smash Your Pasty Racing. What a name. Jaguar is out of the mix and it's going to be Hyundai. Kenneth, Mr. Scary Guy, and GRT Hippie, Jaguar going back in, are with Hyundai. Hi. Oh gosh. Learn to spell, James. My good, not Hyundai. Am I doing this right? Am I doing? How many have I picked out? 5. Why have I only put 4 down? Who got Dodge? Already teething problems. Already teething problems. Toyota there. Dodge there. Lexus. Oh, Toyota's at the top. God, I'm blind as a friggin' bat, man. Blind as a bat. Okay. Hold on. How is this? Have I messed something up here? Hyundai is done. Merc is done. Dodge is done. Lexus is done. Toyota is done. Have I lost one? I lost one, champ. I lost one. Chevy. It slid down the side of the, the tissue packet. Okay, next up is Nipper. Nipperdog, J-Dog. Here we go. Aston, Jaguar, or Chevy. The dogs are with Aston. The dogs are with Aston. I thought I was losing my freaking mind, man. I guess that's what happens when you use a tissue box. Okay, Bald Men Racing, Mung and Bertman between Chevy and Jaguar. Chevy and Jaguar is Chevy. Bald Men Racing, sorry. Get the Chevy, which means Loopy is on his own in the team. At the moment, he is an AM driver. He needs a pro driver, so if you are a fast boy or just a regular boy and you want to join a team, there is one spot remaining, and that is with Jaguar. Fantastic. What do we think to that, chat? What do we think to that? What do we think to that? What do we think to that? I will run through it one more time. Here is the teams. Scuderia Emilians, Melton Spurs, Davide with the Toyota. GT Racing Team, Tom Nixon and Rebs with the Lexus. Smash Your Pasty Racing, GRT Hippie and Scary Guy with the Hyundai. Open spot, no team name right now, with the Loopy, and one more hopefully with the Jaguar. Not Aliens, James 2020i and Top Banana with the Merc. The Science, Charlie and Dr. Ivor with the Dodge. Two Dogs Racing, Nipperdog and J-Dog in the Aston, and Bald Men Racing with Mung and Bertman in the Chevy. Oh, what do we think, chat? What do we think? What do we think? I think it worked. I just lost Chevy. I think one team, just Chevy got lost. So it's not perfect, okay? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Could you take part? Well, you do have one spot available in tier number 2. But we can talk about it in Discord. Do you want to go in Discord? Thank you, Arden. You're recruiting today. What was I going to say? Also, I can't do the FIA today because work has called me in early. How freaking annoying is that? How freaking annoying. The one day of the week to set up a team meeting and they do Wednesday. It's so freaking annoying. Anyway, here we go. Cars back in the tissue box. Here's the here's what can't happen. Here's what can't happen. Jones and Bracing cannot have the Hyundai. Arden, Nausicaa cannot have the Jag. Bex cannot have the Aston. Saracen cannot have the Jag. Okay, so a couple of things. Here we go. On to Tier 1. Tier 1. As winners of last season, Adventure Racing Team. Must be a really good team. That is VQS, Nausicaa, and Arden Blue. They are going first. They cannot have Jaguar. Let me take Jaguar out of the mix. Of course, it's the one at the bottom of the pile. Jaguar is out of the mix. What are they going to get? What are they going to get? Eyes closed. Can't see. I've chosen. It's in my hands. Toyota. The Adventure Racing Team is with Toyota. Next up, VLX Jones and Bracing One. Team Perfect Strangers. Team Perfect Strangers. Jaguar is going back in. Here, Hyundai is coming out, as they cannot be Hyundai. That is coming out. Jaguar's going in. Here we go. Team Perfect Strangers. Are we ready? Are we ready? Jaguar. They have Jaguar. Team Perfect Strangers. VLX Jones, Bracing One have Jaguar. That is what the Adventure Racing Team had last season. That means that Saracen is safe. I don't need to do that. Hyundai's done that. So Bex, Dark Sims Racing. Dark Sims Racing cannot have the Aston. There it is. Aston being taken out the pile. Making sure we don't have any cars that are snuck down the side of the box. Dark Sims Racing, Bex and Matt Joy are going to have the Hyundai. The Hyundai. Dark Sims Racing. Hyundai. Well, they have the Jaguar. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And we can get on with our regular draws now. Aston goes back in the pot. Next up, Stag Racing. The Irish pairing of CSX Dylan Cliff and CSX Thomas, also known as Shapaps Taps, hands in the box. Obviously you can hear it rustling. And I'm coming out with Dodge. Stag Racing have Dodge. Dodge. Next up, Full Yeet. Full Yeet. This is Womble Leader and Bean Yeeted, GRT Bean Yeeted, are going to get Lexus. They have Lexus. Wonderful. Here we go, into the promoted teams now. Junior Racing Team, the winners of Tier 2 last season. Or was it Carb DM Racing? One of the two, I don't know. I think Junior Team Racing Team. Here. They are going to get, not looking. 3 remain. They are going to get Chevrolet, the Junior Racing Team, filled with Jack Balding and Kyan Koch, will get Chevy. Carb DM Racing, Saracen and Dirty Cant with a K, get your minds out the gutter, are going to have Mercedes. Carb DM Racing with Mercedes. And last but not least, Jeff Kusker, John William Egan, Team Skid Marks have Team Aston. Team Aston. And that's it. That is freaking it. I'm going to run through it one more time. What do you think, chat? What do you think to those draws for Tier 1? The Adventure Racing Team, VQS Nausicaa and Arden Blue with Toyota. Team Perfect Strangers, VLX Jones, Bracing One with the Jaguar. Stag Racing, CSX Dylan Cliff, CSX Thomas in the Dodge. Dark Sims Racing with Bex and Matt Joy in the Hyundai. Full Yeet with Womble Leader and Bean Yeeted in the Lexus. Junior Racing Team with Jack Balding and Kyan Koch in the Chevy. Carb DM Racing, Saracen and Dirty Cant in the Mercedes. And Skid Marks, Team Skid Marks, possibly my favourite name out of everything, Jeff Kusker, John William Egan in the Aston Martin. What do we think to that, chat? What do we think to that? Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And we actually got through that pretty quick. I forgot that last time we did it, we had three tiers of teams that we were putting together, didn't we? So that's fine. And he's now less points. Ooh, that's a burn. That's a burn. Anyway, so that starts on the 27th. Okay, so you got a week and a half before the first round. First round is, I can't remember. First round is, let's have a look. AEC schedule. Round 1 is the Nordschleifer. 1 hour of the Nordschleifer. What an opening round. Goodness gracious. Love that. Good choice, James. It was actually Arden. Yeah, Davide, you let us know. Hell yeah, can't wait for the season to start. Frickin' sweet. Okay, that is the AEC draw. It's going to be awesome. I'm kind of sad that, I'm kind of sad that I can't take part, but it's like I work an hour away, so I can't physically get involved. But kind of sad, but it is what it is. I'm just happy that you guys are having fun and you have a fun championship, basically. And that's it. Can you retract all your track selections? Nope. I don't know. Put them in. So what we're going to talk about now, obviously, for your morning coffee, is the show about the show. So we're just here to, talk about, the channel, what's going on in the channel. It's, personal things with me. If you've got any questions, we'll do an Ask Me Anything section at the end as well. But let's start with what is going on with Gran Turismo Sport. Obviously, really freaking cool. Back playing Gran Turismo Sport. It all sort of ties into my living situation, so I'll hit that first so you understand where I'm at, basically, in my life. So, what's really cool is I got a three-month extension onto my work visa. I'm in America, if you didn't know. I moved in with my girlfriend 4 weeks ago. So obviously, if you've been watching the streams and stuff over the last week or 2 weeks or whatever, you noticed that I'm actually streaming out of our bedroom. It's just what I have been given with. Oh, Miss Hauglund. Is that how you say your last name? What's up? Nice to see you. That's kind of what that's kind of the hand that I've been dealt. I don't have space for my steering wheel. A lot of people keep asking me, where is it? Where is the steering wheel? I'm like, okay, it's in the closet, because I don't have space for it. I'm sitting on the edge of our bed with a low table with my setup here. So every day I have to pack all the stuff away, just keep it tight on the table. I was going to show you, but I don't want to show too much of the bedroom. Just sort of keep that a little bit private, if you know what I mean. So it is what it is. I'm here. All I can use is my controller. So when I was thinking with the steering wheel, I want to get better, I want to get faster, I want to compete in events and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to move to ACC because it's more of a simulator in my eyes when you're with a steering wheel. But now I can't do the steering wheel. It's sort of, well, what do I do? Project Cars 3 is obviously, it is what it is. It's not Gran Turismo Sport, it's not ACC, it's not anything near. So that is how you say it. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, it's all good over here. So obviously I was thinking, what can I do? Obviously I joined VLX, the esports team, a couple of months ago, and because my summer schedule was so crazy, I just couldn't do anything with it. I couldn't actually do anything for the team. So the only way I feel like I can contribute is getting fast at Gran Turismo Sport and trying to do well in the FIA manufacturers or the nations or whatever it is. So that's what I've decided to do. Percentage wise, the last week, like, views are up. Views are up 250%. Obviously it's nowhere near where we were at, because before the summer we were like hitting 150 concurrent viewers and stuff like that, and we've been hitting 60, 70, which is great, and I think we'll continue to do that, and we'll creep towards that 100 and hopefully above and beyond, because my work and life schedule is going to be a lot more structured from now until November, December. So hopefully live stream every single day in the week, and possibly Saturdays. Just grinding that Gran Turismo Sport. I want to play Dirt 5 when it comes out, so I think we'll be hitting Dirt 5 pretty hard, because that's something I can do on the controller as well. But that's it with the FIA, just trying to do my best and trying to be as fast as possible. Yeah, so like last night I sat down. Dylan's, her second job is she night nannies, so she goes and she cares for newborns, for parents who want to sleep. So last night she was there, and I just sat down for 2 hours, sat on race C, and just tried to grind out a lap time. And I think I'm sitting at 14th in the world right now, so just outside that top 10. I think I can shave off a 10th or two that might put me in the top 10, but top 10 Fuji in a Group C car on the controller is pretty difficult. My hands were hurting afterwards, but that's the kind of sort of focus that I want to bring. And on those sort of evenings or those nights where Dylan is away, I want to think of some kind of content that I can do at night that is, you know, watchable back as well. So, you know, if I do end up just grinding for, like, I sat down for 2 hours, I must have done somewhere between 50 and 100 laps on Fuji, just practicing, chasing down the #1 ghost. And you know, if I do get that top 10 time, that can just become a video, you know what I mean? It's Bati Ray as well, hello, sorry I didn't say hey. But that's kind of what it is. Be careful not to burn yourself out. Yeah, exactly. But you know, it's a work in progress. I think that's the thing with content creation and YouTube, is it's all about balance, getting it right, focusing in the right areas. Obviously the stream is looking cleaner now. The camera is looking cleaner, it's more in sync. The only thing that I need to figure out is how to make the microphone feel a little bit better, you know what I mean? It just gets distorted a little bit when I go a little bit loud. But that's just the constant growth and change of the channel. So in terms of the channel right now, it's going to be straight up live streams. I don't think I can, the way that the algorithm works, I don't think I can chop and change between videos and live streams. I'm just going to keep it live streams, which might mean that I just remember a while ago I started that second channel just for like highlight videos, you know. So I think I might do that again. Just if we had a good race in the live stream, then just chop that video up, because what makes it so easy now is the live stream quality is so much better. So I can just download the live stream, chop it, make it video. Whereas before I couldn't really do that, because the grainy pixelatedness of the live streams, because it was just being streamed from the PlayStation, I couldn't really do that. It was bad quality. Now I have the quality to do that, so I can pump out more quality and more content. It should be really good. It should be really good. But yes, remember, not everything has to be streamed. Exactly. And I can sit here for 2 hours and get that video. You know what I mean? Yes, geez, that would be fantastic. But that's it. Lots of interesting stuff coming up. I wanted to design a new a new logo, maybe a new profile, like the display thing, you know, with it. At the moment, it's like Adventure Racing all in orange, and with the guy, me with the helmet on and stuff. So I want to change that around a little bit, make it just look a little bit cleaner. But that's it. That is where I'm at and where I'm thinking about what the next step is. I'm looking forward to it. You know, it was really fun last week. Obviously, the Gran Turismo penalty system sucks butt, but I think we can make something of it. I've also got this idea for some content. Are you ready for this? What I want to do is collaborate with other content creators, the banner, yes, Arden. Other content creators. So, you know, you see content creators when they play Call of Duty, Fortnite, whatever it is, there's loads of different people talking to each other, bouncing off each other. That doesn't really happen in sim racing. And if it does, it's kind of awkward as frick. So what I want to do is I want to figure out a way that we can do something. But so, example, excuse me. Example, let's say me and Super GT, that's the pinnacle, right? That's the pinnacle. We both have driver profiles around the same driver rating, and we both start from the back, and it's like a shootout, like a who can finish further up the standings at the end of the race, and it's like first to 5 or something. The only problem with that is like sportsmanship rating and getting dropped into drop splits and stuff like that. But to be, you know, then bouncing off each other and like talking and having them in the stream, or their voice in the stream, I think that could be freaking really cool. Yeah, with Rory, maybe with Key as well, Tidney, and a load of like smaller YouTube as well. I count myself as a smaller YouTube too. So even people with tiny channels, just to get them noticed a little bit more. You know, that's the whole point of content creation, is to sort of share everything. What's up, Dawson? And I don't think that's done on YouTube. YouTube is a very sort of I'm out for myself kind of vibe, whereas, you know, on Twitch or on Facebook gaming, you have those raids and you have those gifting subs and stuff like that, and I think YouTube misses out on that a lot. And it's a very, I don't want to share my subscribers with you because you might stop watching me, and I think that's very difficult. You can do it in private lobbies. Yeah, I did have that thought as well. That's awesome, because then, you know, viewers can jump in and play as well. Anyway, so that's kind of my thought. Hopefully I can figure that out. You know, even if it's let's say channel members, okay, it's me versus John, William, Egan, and we'll do that. You know what I mean? Because then you can make a really good video from it as well, and you know, the banter between two people, all of that. Chat in the same group on Twitch. Yeah, Rover, it's just, I think that's what's missing out from sim racing. You saw it a little bit, you know, in quarantine with all the actual Formula 1 drivers bouncing off each other, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, and all that kind of stuff. They're bouncing off each other, and that is really cool. And I think that can be done on a smaller scale, but with a really cool community vibe to it. Anyway, that's what I've got in my brain moving forward. And maybe we do a 4 in morning coffee where we get Rory on or get Super GT and we just like chat, you know what I mean? Not as an interview, just as like a what's up kind of thing. What else? So yeah, might start the second channel. This is my living stuff. This is what I'm focusing on. We'll finish off on this. Just start thinking of some questions. If you do have some questions, we're gonna wrap it up in about 5-10 minutes. Look what me and Dylan bought. Yes. Oh my god, there's literally one of her hairs on it. This is the worst thing with living with a girl. Don't tell her though. Don't tell her. Her hairs are freaking everywhere. They get wrapped around my freaking toes. It's disgusting. Anyway, we got a Nintendo Switch. Look at this. I'm trying to get her into gaming. She's never done games before. She was like, oh, I really like this one game, blah, 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 blah. It was freaking Temple Run on her phone. I'm like, lady, that's not a game. So anyway, we got this. I bought Animal Crossing. She hasn't played it yet. Neither have I. Like, I haven't played a Nintendo since the 3DS, maybe. Like an old school Pokemon. So hopefully that'd be really cool. And she'll enjoy it, and then she'll come over to the dark side, and then she'll be like, maybe I want to go on that steering wheel. Yeah, that'd be freaking cool, wouldn't it? That'd be freaking cool. Anyway, that's my secret ultimatum plan. That is going to be it. Unless you have any questions. Need more gamer girls? I know, exactly, right? Exactly. Any questions at all from you guys? It can be personal, it can be about a game, it can be about the PlayStation. There's a big PlayStation event today at 1 p.m. Pacific time maybe, which is a lot of PS5 info apparently. I think there'll be games, I think it'll be the price, I think it'll be the pre-order date as well. Apparently they just dropped, they were supposed to have the capability of making 15 million units this year, but they're dropping it down to 11, so it's going to be really hard to get one of those consoles, I think. What's up, Marley? Any questions at all? Excuse me. You want to see Dylan do a lap using the racing wheels? So do I. I also want to use my own racing wheel. Excuse me. Freaking frog in my throat today. Anything else, chat? Anything else? It's a shame that the YouTube comments is like, oh my god, I'm really deep. Really deep. Are you finishing the club rally today? I don't know, man. I sat down to do it last night, and there was one point where I went over a barrier and I was accelerating and my car was moving, getting back onto the track, and it reset me and gave me a 8-second penalty. And I was like, what is this? What is this? Do you want to come back to Europe at some point? It was my plan to stay in the States. It's, I think, I want to stay here. I don't think I would be committing my energy into, you know, a relationship with Dylan, or, you know, working so hard to make a lot of contacts in America through my coaching and stuff. So I definitely would like that. But yeah, I would like to stay out here. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? But obviously, visas, Trump, coronavirus, throw that all into the mix. Who bloody knows what's going to happen? Should be the PS5 date price reveal. Yeah, I think it'll be 500. $4.99. Done. Easy. Maybe they'll go $4.50. But that's it. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it, guys. Sorry, no racing today. I've been called into work early, so you know, F in the chat for that. But we'll be back tomorrow with. I might just do a bit of driver rating grinding on race C tomorrow, just because I've got a good freaking lap time. We'll be starting near the front, and we'll have a good opportunity to get some podiums, just like yesterday, actually. Thank you, Bati Ray. Much appreciated. That's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. Obviously a little bit different. We love these for your morning coffees, for a little bit of a sit down. And I always say that, I need to do these more. I need to do these more. And I do. But it is what it is. I will try to do them. But that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, wash your hands, social distance, all of that jazz. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Bye, chat. Bye.